Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. I'm Johan Milan, and today, Tuesday, 30 January 2024, my trade setup directions for today will be long on the CAD, the Swiss and the US dollar, and short on the New Zealand, the Euro and the Yen. My first pick of the day is potential short on the Euro US, but before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk. Never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and 10 pips and points into profits. On the Euro US, you can see the Euro dropped from a strong currency 2 days ago to literally the weakest on the short-term side of things. So this is really a good sign for us for some directional moves. With the Euro way below the dollar very persisting strong, but I do pick up a little bit of weakness every now and then. But if I look at the Euro in relation with the US, it's definitely way weaker, and I would love to be short here. So what I've done, I've identified between the 50 and the 61% level, this forming, it's not completed yet, but it's busy forming a market structure here, lateral support and resistance level. Well, this is resistance now. See the little Bill Williams fractal up there and there also. So I think that would be a good level. I'll see how the market responds when we get to that level, and then I'll consider some shorts and some nice bearish pattern reversals. Brent oil, we got the long on the hammer candle, and sadly I really hoped that I could get a target before it started to retrace, but I'm still keen on adding. My stop is at entry, I can't lose money. I'm still keen on adding to the trade once it gets here. It would be just so much easier if I could have the money in the bank and then get the re-entry here. It's always hard to take the trade and you haven't got that money in the bank. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. If it retraces back, retesting this triangle pattern, and I get then a strong bounce on the candle reversal, I'll then definitely look for some long setups. Other than that, I'm just going to sit with this trade here with the target up there. Most likely, if I get a reversal pattern here, I'll extend this initial target also maybe a little bit to conform to the new trade target. So let's see, and I will be obviously able to trail the stop loss once I get a strong reversal here, which will put this trade in the money and make it so much easier to sit with it for a couple of weeks if needed. Then the US yen. US still very strong, yen still very weak, very sideways there. Now I'm not interested in trading anything there. I would like to see a retracement now back to the 50 to 61% level, this last swing here. Too much of consolidation. When it breaks here, and if it's going to drop, it should be a big one, and it would not even give me a reversal signal there. But if it spikes down, just testing the waters for bearishness, and then say, okay, no, and I get a strong reversal, I'll then take some longs, providing that the dollar stays so much stronger than the yen, and also that my trend indicator here is still blue. Then the pound yen, also a similar scenario. You see, it's because of the US dollar index on the daily charts staying on the underside of 200 moving average, where we see this difficulty in the market over the last few days, mainly a week, trying to get new direction or continuation of direction. So it's important to wait, sit on your hands. Any good trader knows when to sit on his hands, and for me it's that time to sit on my hands, not getting myself into trouble too many times. You will always get yourself into trouble during these sideways difficult markets, but as long as it's small and you don't overtrade or try to do stupid things, then it's all fine. You'll recover soon from that. So the pound definitely stronger than the yen, but as I was planning this, the pound's going up, and then the New Zealand, and then it's just swapping around. So at this stage, I'll keep an eye there, but this is getting suspiciously close to each other, so I'll be very cautious when I get this. If it looks like this, both the same color here, I'll definitely step aside, but I'm not going to take it off my watch list for now due to the weakness on the yen. But if it gets down there, it still looks like that, I'm just going to step aside. I don't have to take the trade. And the Aussie Cats was my favorite setup yesterday, but with the Aussie gaining so much strength yesterday from the bottom three, and it's actually switching places with the Swiss there into the greens. It went from the red right through the gray area, which is the neutral area, and busy fighting with the Swiss franc for the third spot. So a little bit worried, but if I look at the CAD, so my focus is more on the CAD, being long CAD. I've got another few options on the CAD. So if this doesn't suit my trading at that moment that I get some reversals, then I'll just step aside. I've got plenty of other CADs. It's not like yesterday where I had no options on the CAD. I had to force one currency pair into something to give me a potential trade on the CAD. Now I've got plenty of them. So if I can get a strong bearish candle reversal here on the Aussie CAD, I'll look for some shorts. 1 hour is getting difficult. You can see how it's whiplashing through the line. So I don't think I'll focus very much on the 1 hours. I'm going to need a strong 4 hour reversal here, which will then confirm the RS, and hopefully the trend stays bearish. But we got the nice flag pattern, and we got the break, and now the retest. So let's see how it plays out. In the Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss on a retracement, you can see a Euro very weak, and Swiss really strong. So I don't think it will happen today, but I'm putting it on my watch list. If I can get a retracement from down here, slowly but surely later this week, maybe back to the 61% right at this lateral support and resistance level, I'll then look for some shorts up there. But down at these areas, I will not short this at these levels. I would love to see a retracement before I do some shorts. Pound CAD, pound coming down very strongly here against the CAD. You can see why I'm after the CAD, but it's difficult. Once they are so strong and you're not in the trade, it becomes very difficult catching it. So you have to be very nimble, not greedy, no chasing, just sit and wait for the right moment. Most of the time you do get it somewhere, but there are times that you completely miss it. But with the pound now dropping from up there down to the red zone in a question of a day or two, it shows some weakness coming in. So on the retracement back to this resistance level here, I think I will look at it when it gets back there and I see some strong candle reversals. So for now, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm not going to chasing it. Very strong support levels coming in here, and it's the morning session still. Most likely it's going to start dribble up the page now into the afternoon session. In the Euro CAD, also a strong move on the Euro. You can see the Euro really, this would be my favorite setup actually, but it is not my favorite setup yet because it's not going to happen today most likely. But on my watch list, strong move down the page, a retracement back to below, well, between the 50 and the 61%. There's the support level. If it becomes resistance on a nice candle or a pattern reversal, then I'll definitely look for some shorts there, most likely later this week. In the CAD Swiss, I like this one a lot. It's a nice consolidation on the CAD, but Swiss, that's the problem. I have to take the least good one of them all because it haven't run so far yet. But a little bit consolidation. We see the break now. We still need a 4 hour close above, and then I'll start to look at the retracements and retests. I might just lucky and get a CAD long here by looking at this triangle. And my favorite trade idea for today is a potential long on the CAD yen. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for me so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. So let's have a look at the CAD yen now. You can understand why this is my favorite one, because this one I've not run at all, and I still got CAD yen. It might change completely, but if this runs up the page now, if I get a good CAD rally, I got the shoulder, head, and the shoulder. You can see it here. There's your shoulder. I know it's a little bit skew, but it's still fine. If I look at the spike there, it's a cross currency pair. Now the crosses tend to spike sometimes, so I look at the two shoulders like that. Right, so there's your neckline there and there. So not that I'm going to trade the straight break, guys. You can't trade patterns anymore like that. Please don't ever do that. So I'm busy ignoring this little part here. So right, I got a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. All right, this just shows me that the market has made a new low, but fails to do it again. That just shows it doesn't matter if it's a head and shoulders, really, or inverted head and shoulders. The point is the price action shows me if a trend goes down, it should look like that, up, and then make another new low and another new low. This one completely couldn't get it through. If it breaks up at this stage, it could still come down and just do what it should do. But for me at this stage, I am keen on getting a CAD long. So if it runs up the page, CAD should be strong and the yen will then drop again. And then on the break, I would like to see the retest and then a counter reversal, providing the trend stays bullish and my relative strength stays intact. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, share your experiences, or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. And I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account from a trusted broker from the link down below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Don't forget to trade responsibly. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.